As we've seen, getting the full facts on Senator Barack Obama's relationship with a radical like Bill Ayers and a controversial group like Acorn is not easy. But how important is it? Senator John McCain clearly thinks it's very important.
Senator Obama didn't tell the whole truth about his relationship with Mr. Ayers last night.
Since the last presidential debate on Wednesday, Senator John McCain has continued to hit Senator Obama on his relationship with Ayers and Acorn as well.
His campaign paid $832,000 in the primary to a front group for Acorn, and you know what it was described as? Lighting and site preparation. Give me a break.
He talked about Ayers on David Letterman, too.
And Mr. Ayers, on 2001, September 11, 2001, said, "I wish I had bombed more."
But okay? what is the relationship, John? What is their relationship?
That's all we need to know.
As for Senator Obama, Democratic strategist Bob Beckel thinks the frontrunner put the Ayers issue to rest on Wednesday night.
What he said was that this is a guy he sat on a board with who the board was funded by Ronald Reagan's friend. What better way could you have to handle a negative if you're supposedly somebody who's fallen prey to this liberal radical guy?
The ultimate question, of course, is if Bill Ayers can win Senator John McCain votes.
Think about it more in the context of whether it's effective or ineffective.
Howard Wolfson, Senator Hillary Clinton's former director of communications, says no.
The fact that John McCain was talking about Bill Ayers in the midst of the collapse of the economy, I think actually hurt him.
But Dick Morris argues the Ayers card could still be a winner. He just thinks Senator John McCain has been playing it all wrong.
The problem is that Ayers surfaced months ago, 6 months ago, and the only charge against him at that point, I think, was baloney. It was that they served on the same board of the Woods Foundation, or that he had a fundraiser or a candidacy launch at Ayers' house.
The real concern, Morris says, isn't Ayers' terrorist past. It's that Senator Obama's old Chicago ties suggest he is much further left than the centrist Democrat voters by and large believe him to be. For that reason, Morris also thinks that the Republicans should not stop with Ayers.
Not God bless America, God America.
I think Reverend Wright needs to make a cameo appearance. I think we need to see those tapes on TV in the last 2 weeks of this election. I do not think that issue has run its course, and I think that the Republicans have been remiss in not using it, and I hope and assume they will over the next 2 weeks.
On Reverend Wright, however, Morris and Wolfson once again disagree. After all, Wolfson notes that in June, Senator McCain declared out of bounds a North Carolina GOP ad tying Senator Obama to Reverend Wright.
He decided to say it was out of bounds and inappropriate, and I think that makes it very difficult for him to bring and introduce that subject up himself.
What about Acorn? You'll be hearing plenty about Acorn, whether the campaigns are talking about it or not. Americans don't want to hear that someone may be fooling with our democratic system. So you can bet those investigations across the country will be in the news long after November 4th. For Senator Obama supporters, all the issues of his past and present associations are just a red herring. For Senator McCain supporters, they are part of the acid test of character that candidates must pass before they earn the voters' confidence. Policies are extremely important and should be weighed carefully. But when all is said and done, a policy will not sit in the Oval Office. One of two men will. For more, log on to foxnews.com and please send us an email. We'd like to know what you thought about this program. The address is fncspecials@foxnews.com. That's our show. Thanks for watching. Good night.
To purchase your